All right, brother. Camera rolling. Audio rolling. Fat jocks are rolling. I
Hell
spiked
yeah,
your
dude.
water with Molly. We're rolling.
How are you, folks?
I'm going to fuck you up.
Yeah. Did you ever do Molly?
Did I ever do Molly? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you had already phased out of drugs by then.
Molly's from the 80s, dog.
Not Molly. Well, ecstasy, but I'm talking Molly.
MDMA.
Molly. Yeah. But I thought maybe you had phased out in the Fizzle era.
No, you're fucked up right now. You it's just a renaming of the same shit over and over again.
Well, I mean, Molly's better than Fizz.
That's what everybody says, but then Molly gets dirty, and they're like, now you gotta have moon rocks.
Yeah.
Moon rocks are the pure shit. The moon rocks, it all becomes meth.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Well, it is, yeah. I remember I saw this dude that I was friends with. He emptied a Molly capsule onto my mini fridge and was about to, like, snorting it, but he had to, like, crush it up, and it was very crystally. I was like, hey, man, that's meth, bro. Like, dude, that is absolute straight
MDMA
meth.
is crusty, rocky.
But not all. I mean, if it's like whenever I've done it, it's been a more fine powder. This was like shards of glass.
Yeah. It could be. There's no way to know. I mean, it's like all the methods are for drugs to test if they're pure or not. Like, are all lies.
Yeah.
Like, if the weed's purple, it's stronger. It just means it was grown with ice in the roots.
Yeah.
You water it with icy water. It comes out purple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everything. The only thing, and that's why Fat Jocks is sponsored by fentanyl testing strips.
Yeah, fentanyl testing strips.
Fat Jocks official fentanyl testing strips.
Not any specific brand, just the idea of fentanyl testing strips.
Just make sure there is no coke in that juicy fentanyl.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever come across any fentanyl?
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl is, as far as being on the street, that's pretty new, right?
No. I mean, it killed Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Really?
Yeah.
That was fentanyl?
Yeah, it was fentanyl laced heroin.
Was Philip Seymour Hoffman in that movie about killing John Lennon? Didn't he play fucking
Mark David Chapman?
Yeah, didn't he play him?
I don't know.
You've been listening to any of the John Hinckley music?
No, is it good?
No. But no, it's not good, but he does have music that he's constantly putting out. It's country. He's putting out country
If I can
music.
say one thing about it,
It's
it's country.
Dude, yeah, he's putting out country music right now.
Looks like no. Looks like he didn't play him.
What movie am I thinking of? That's because he's the one that had Catcher in the Rye in his pocket, right?
They all had Catcher in the Rye.
In their pocket?
Yeah, that's like for some reason in the 20th century, if you're going to shoot a president, you had to have Catcher in the Rye in your pocket.
Damn. Interesting.
Well, not, the presidents who were shot before Catcher in the Rye came out, obviously.
Is that a banned book?
No.
Feel like
No, they teach you it in school still. It's a
Damn.
really good book.
I've read it. Yeah, they taught me it at school. Maybe I don't know why I'm asking that. I went to school after you and I read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does it make people want to kill?
I don't remember, but it has something to do with the protagonist and his identifying with. I don't remember what it's about at all. I remember reading it and being like, "This is a good book." Man,
what if the next person that shot a president had a copy of Brian Vokey live from Macon, Georgia?
That'd be sick.
Like they had an album, or Rodney Carrington hanging with Rodney.
Macon, Georgia. It's funny you say that because I was just talking to my dad. And he goes, "You know what the cops are doing to Macon?" Because my dad's really fired up about this defund the police and how the cops have no support. He goes, in Macon, when they just wait on the outskirts of the city, then they just come in and pick up the bodies. They won't even get involved anymore because they don't want the trouble.
Yeah, what were you saying with that cop?
Oh, I was in downtown L.A. I was right by the Redwood Bar on 2nd and whatever that is, Broadway or whatever. And I'm stuck at a red light, and there's construction going on around me, and there's a motorcycle cop, fat motorcycle cop, fat enough to be a guest on this pod. And I don't hear what the lady says because there's a jackhammer kind of intermittently going on and off, but she yells something, and he goes, "Can't do it. They don't want us to work anymore. If we work, everybody riots." And I'm like, does work mean murder to you?
What a fucking nightmare to have that guy as the cops
Oh,
now.
dude, every cop's such a victim now. You've given him, believe me, as somebody who's exploited benefits before, I know an angle when I see one. We're like, oh, you wanted to defund me. Well, I guess I won't do shit anymore. Yeah. And they use that as an excuse to just not work at all.
Cops, man, yeah. Do you want to turn that off?
Oh, shit.
The hell?
Sorry, y'all. We live in sunny Southern California, and it's still toasty even though it's December.
Yeah, even though I'm wearing a sweater and a beanie, I am wearing no shoes and shockingly short shorts below the computer.
You're dressed like you're going to a wedding in San Diego.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. We were talking about that the other day about how cops eat like shit on their shift.
Yeah, I know. Because I found that sandwich joint and there was like 9 cops in line. I was like, oh, these are gonna be good sandwiches.
Well, but I was telling you that whenever I worked at that deli, and cops and firefighters would come in and just fucking ball out on fucking meatball subs in the middle of their fucking shift.
I remember it was such a big deal. There was a coffee shop in Portland because, like around 2017, Portland had like 3 or 4 cop-involved shootings. Yeah. And there was a huge summer of riots in Portland in 2017. And this one anarchist coffee shop, whatever, they used to give cops free coffee, I guess, which I don't know why. But they started charging the cops. And the cops made a big deal about how they had to pay. And it's just something about government employees, veterans, and cops who expect everything to be free. And believe me, I know I exploit that shit. But I was doing stand-up the other night. And this guy was in the Navy, and he was squinting. And I was like, why don't you get glasses? And he's like, because Uncle Sam won't pay for them. And I was like, well, then use your own money, you fucking loser. You can't buy glasses because Uncle Sam won't give it to you for free? Man, what an insane way to live.
Won't they also?
They 100% will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have to squint to watch stand-up comedy, especially to look at you.
Yeah.
Where if I couldn't see and I had to squint, I saw what you actually looked like, I'd go back to not squinting.
He looked like that guy from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah.
French Stewart.
Yeah.
He really did. But it's the idea that like I'm not going to get glasses, but also they famously do give you glasses. They call them BCGs, birth control goggles, because they're like really clunky, ugly looking
they make
glasses.
You not be able to fuck?
Well, because they're so ugly, they
like you're like, oh, you won't.
Nobody's gonna fuck you with these glasses on.
Do they call them that officially, or is that slang?
That's 100% slang.
Okay, just in there. All right, we're gonna give you these BCGs right now, son. You're never gonna fuck again.
Yeah, Uncle Sam won't give me glasses, so you're just gonna be blind until somebody hands you glasses for free. This is the mentality,
dude. I've been feeling fucking. This is totally off topic, but I've been feeling fucking great lately, dude. You know that also, I was thinking about this today because you were so always so adamantly. Longtime listeners will know how adamantly against me drinking espresso Bryan is.
Oh yeah, the tiny coffees, especially because you're a big guy.
Well,
so they look extra small in your hand.
They do. I like it, but it hasn't been. I was drinking it up in the Pacific Northwest a lot because it was chillier up there. But I've been making homemade Americanos lately. It's been fucking great. Dude.
Yeah, see, you got black mold in your skull.
Yeah, I do black mold in my skull.
Yeah, that's what happened up there. That's why you're drinking the espressos because everything's filled with black mold.
What's filled with black mold?
All the Northwest.
Really?
Did you not hear at all about black mold?
No.
Dude, every now and then you'll get you'll look up for an apartment in Portland or a house, and you'll be like, "Why is this mansion so cheap?"
It's because there's black mold everywhere.
Because there's black mold everywhere.
Oh, wow.
It's fucking poisonous. Yeah, there's black mold everywhere. There's consequences for living in such a moist environment.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Damn, I could have got Brittany Murphy'd.
Yeah, 100%.
Black mold killed her and her boyfriend like 2 weeks apart. That's fucking brutal.
I thought she died from cocaine.
No, she died.
She had asthma and black mold, right?
Yeah,
She had really bad.
Jesus, yeah, asthma and black mold.
Yeah, that's why there'll never be a King of the Hill
Weren't you on that tour, the asthma and black mold tour?
Yeah, that split tour. I roadied for that one. I wasn't playing. Yeah, they were good.
Dude, but I've been drinking Americanos. And you know what I just did that I think changed my life? Is I've been using a soft bristle toothbrush my entire life. I just got a medium bristle toothbrush the other day, and I've never felt better in my entire life.
I really wish that I like, you don't understand how much I envy you. To be like such a simpleton, to like get a different toothbrush and drink an Americano, and now life is rosy.
I feel better.
I know. I love that. Yeah. I just there's no product I could interchange with another one, and then all of a sudden I'm positive.
What about your CPAP machine? That helped.
No, it never. I can't keep it on. I rip it off in the middle of my sleep. I can't
like unconsciously rip it off.
Yeah. I've never fallen asleep with a CPAP on.
Dude, it's Well, what I'm saying is, if I could get a wire toothbrush, what do you? You going medium? You going soft?
I go hard.
Is there a hard?
There's a hard. Of course, there's a hard. It's called firm.
Oh, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, it's like a cock in your mouth.
Well, you got a lot of surface area to cover in the bathroom in the mirror there. Yeah, hard. Wow, I didn't even know that because I was looking for hard and there was nothing in the store.
Yeah, no, I go firm. I get it from Grocery Outlet, South Pasadena. Not to blow up my spot, but they do have veteran parking right up front, better than the handicap parking.
Veteran parking.
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It means I'm a loyal customer. Is what it means.
There's police parking, and then there's handicap, but there's also veteran. Is it right next to the expecting mother?
No, yeah, there is a family parking. So family parking is the best spot. and then veteran is the second best, and then it's the handicap people.
Dude, in Macon, Georgia, the police parking is all the way on the other side of the parking lot. Dude, I mean, there is a lot of sports.
They just wait till they throw the food out and go get it from the dumpster.
There is a lot of sports to get into, trust me. But, dude, I watched that fucking rescue documentary on Disney Plus about those Thai. This is actually sports. They're a soccer team. Those Thai kids that were in the cave.
The ones that Elon Musk called their rescuers pedophiles.
So that guy's the guy he called a pedo guy is the main guy, and he's
Is he a little iffy?
Dude, I mean, there are dudes who live in Thailand who dress like flip-flops and shorts. They're like British guys with bald heads.
60-Day Fiancé types.
Dude, there's something going on. But, dude, that shit is fucking nuts. Did you know they fucking sedated those kids?
To
get them out of the cave, they pumped them full of fucking Xanax and ketamine and shit. I swear to God.
Why?
Because they would have fucking flopped around and killed everybody.
I don't understand any of this.
In the cave flooded. And then they had to dive. There's these cave divers. They're fucking weirdos to start with. But they had to sedate the kids on the way out. Otherwise, they would have like freaked out underwater. Because cave diving is so hard. Cave diving is so taboo that none of the Navy SEALs or any of the Navy people knew how to do it good enough. So they had to get... Dude, the documentary, they legitimately build a team like the A-Team or like fucking Armageddon or...
right.
Something like that. So all these dudes who ended up doing it, it shows them, and it's like if it was you, like Bryan Vokey, IT consultant / cave diver. All the best cave divers in the world are hobbyists.
Yeah, because there's no profession for it.
Yeah, so these fucking pedo guys had to come in here, like the military's handling. These pedo guys walk up and they just, Elon Musk got sued for calling them pedo guys, but I'm just.
Ain't nobody suing you. Don't worry.
You don't think so?
No.
I'm gonna get that one. As soon as I'm like, dude, hard bristle toothbrush, Americanos, I got sued for calling these guys pedo guys. Dude, so these pedo guys, they just walk right up to the military and they're like, we could do this better than you. And the military people are like, what the fuck are you talking about? They get fucking furious. And then finally they're like, all right, you guys could do it, but we're not going to fucking take your body out if you die. And then they one of the pedo guys comes up with the idea to sedate these kids and has to call on his doctor friend from Australia who doesn't want to do it. And then the doctor gets there and the Thailand.
Wait, Thailand didn't have a plethora of doctors who knew how to sedate children?
I don't think so.
Seems like the perfect place to
I know.
find a doctor
Dude,
who knows how to sedate
that's what
a
I was
child.
thinking, the same thing. Dude, so they had to call in a fucking pedo guy doctor from Australia to fucking sedate these kids. So he had to teach everybody how to fucking inject kids with ketamine and fucking give them... They're just giving these kids Xanax and shit. Like, these kids... If you're chilling in a cave for 14 days in the dark and then the first thing you get to, like, if the reward for that is as a kid being able to do Xanax and ketamine, it might be worth it.
Are they in the pitch black?
Dude, yeah. It's fucked up.
So for
that documentary is
Did
sick.
they temporarily go blind? Because I was told that, because I just took a tour of a cave in Kentucky. It's it's Tennessee, my bad. Underwater lake. You go on a boat and stuff. And they said it's all artificially lit, obviously, but they were like, if you were in here for, it was a shockingly short amount of time. It's like your eyes just turn off.
Yeah, I think it was pitch black. I think it must have been. Maybe there were some holes in the roof or some shit. But man, it was fucking. That documentary is sick. I can't recommend it enough.
So they just knock them out. They put scuba gear on them.
Yeah, and then they drag them out of there. Dude, that's fucking 2.5 miles into the cave.
What?
You would think.
How did they get there?
I think they were chilling in the cave
and then
playing around, and the tide came in. I think they just ran all the way to the back. They just kept going, and they literally dude, it's fucking wild. Cave divers are also pedo guys.
Really?
The what?
I just don't understand. I didn't know that because I didn't understand why Elon said that. I just knew it.
Well, because
they're
dudes who live in Thailand.
Well, yeah, fair enough.
They're expats who live in Thailand. Is why he called it. He was like, so Elon said they don't talk about Elon Musk at all in the documentary, which I wish they would have, but. They because
that's a big thing in Germany. Like you get that fat German tourist in his Birkenstocks.
All these guys are like not. They're all older British guys, and literally all of them in the interviews are like, "Well, I didn't have much friends growing up." Like they're all
iffy,
suspect. But dude, they're badass dudes, and like in the thing, they're like they're guys who whenever put the team together, they're like it's like IT consultant / cave diver. He's like, yeah, I was actually like. Figuratively, but the shit they're describing is like I was on holiday climbing Mount Everest and I got the call and like they flew in. Like it's fucking crazy, the documentary.
They're just hobbyist adventurists.
Yeah, they're weirdos. I mean, cave diving is so taboo that nobody is good enough at it to do other than fucking like hobbyist bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah, people are doing it probably illegally.
Yeah, it's
kind of like how the government hires hackers.
Yeah.
To like to stop other hackers.
Yeah, there's a dude that my girlfriend knows that like his job is to like see what's hackable and what's not. He probably gets tons of pussy from that shit.
Dude, by the way, I just Googled Mark David Chapman, and
he's trying to get out, right?
yeah, but his mugshot looks like a Tim Dillon headshot.
He does look a lot like, wow. Has anybody ever told Tim that?
Yeah, I shot the president. Wanted to fuck Jodie Foster. Figured the only way I could fuck Jodie Foster was if I killed Ronald Reagan. Yeah. Shot him, missed him, killed his bodyguard. But who
Did
cares?
the bodyguard die?
Brady, right?
He died? Well, he hit Reagan too, right? Reagan got capped off.
But Reagan
collapsed his fucking old ass lung.
Greatest moment in presidential history was a little bit after the shooting.
The balloon
pops.
Sick,
Reagan goes, "Missed me.
You missed me." Dude, all right, let's get into it. Let's just get into fucking what's going on now that we've covered that documentary. Did you watch games this weekend?
I did. I watched the Buffalo's Patriots game.
See, I caught the end of that. I was just finishing.
It was so sick. Yeah. I'm a fucking slut for those winter football games. Where everybody was like, this game sucked. Mac Jones only passed 3 times. I'm like, I love it. Give it to me.
The Bills knew the Patriots were running it every fucking time, and they couldn't do a goddamn thing.
They only gave up 15 points. I mean,
but
they
you know
did a goddamn thing.
But even that, if you know a team is running it every single play, and
it would have been a bigger score, but Damien Harris fucked up his hamstring on a wide open run, and he had to hop off into the sidelines. Damn, and he was wide open, but he had already broke a 79-yard touchdown. He's like one of those big play dudes where it's going to be 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard, 80. 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard. You know who used to be like that was Larry Johnson. He's like a dude like that. But yeah, their running back core is unfucking real with Rontre Stevenson, Damian Harris, and then do they still have James White, the guy who can catch everything?
Dude, I don't know, but we were talking about this I think maybe last football season or maybe earlier this year. I feel like running backs in the NFL are so interchangeable now unless you're like Derrick Henry.
Yeah, there's a few Alvin Kamara,
you just
Dalvin
need fresh
Cook.
bodies out there.
Yeah, actually, Madison kind of made Dalvin Cook look like kind of human too, because I was thinking Dalvin Cook was like, an elite running back, but then Madison came in. Dude, the Vikings, they got to fire Zimmer. That's got to be the most frustrating team. Have you seen Kirk Cousins' stats this year?
No.
He's thrown for like 3,500 yards, 23 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Statistically, he's had a better year than Aaron Rodgers.
I like Kirk Cousins.
He's had an amazing year. Dalvin Cook has 770 rushing yards off of 9-8 games. Madison is a crusher. Justin Jefferson kills it. Adam Thielen is the best route runner. They got fucking Anthony Barr. They got fucking Harrison Smith, the best safety in football. There's no excuse for them not winning. And I get maybe they could lose 2 times a year to Green Bay or whatever, but that doesn't. They should still be way better than they are, and I don't know what the problem is. That is one of the most.
Did you see the Mike Tice tweet? Mike Tice, former Vikings coach.
No.
So he tweeted and he said, "Really, fucking Detroit. Even my sorry ass never lost to Detroit." And he was 8-0 versus Detroit in his career.
Oh my god. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, even my sorry ass never lost to Detroit.
Yeah, is he the guy who wore the granny reading glasses right down the bottom of his nose, or is that Mike Zimmer? Mike Zimmer.
I'm not even sure what Mike Tice looks like. Mike Tice. There's Mike Tyson. I don't know if you know that guy. No, Mike Tyson's a big fat white guy.
They used to have a coach who wore glasses right at the bottom of his nose, and he always looked like a grandma trying to read a menu. When he was,
you know what I fucking hated in that Lions game is how excited.
Oh, it's him! Look,
it's
Mike Zimmer.
He looks kind of like Norm.
Yeah, he does kind of look like if Norm didn't get all big and fat.
Yeah,
before he died.
Dude, I fucking hated how excited the Lions were in the locker room after the game. They're throwing water.
It's such a loser mentality.
Yeah, it's like, dude, you guys suck.
It's like telling somebody you had a great set at an open mic.
Yeah. It's like, dude,
what are you
who
doing?
gives a fuck?
What are you talking about?
Ass. You're still the worst team of all time.
Yeah.
Like, they're like, everyone's stoked and they're like, we love you, coach. And it's like, why do you like this guy?
Well, it's not his fault I feel like season 1, I feel like Urban Meyer, Motor City Dan, these guys, they inherited rosters. So I believe a coach deserves 2-3 years.
I do too, but it's like
I don't think there's any reason to hate Dan Campbell. But I do think it's a loser mentality to like you should expect to win. You're a losing franchise.
It's like
when you
like
storm
you're saying with the open mic, and even at all, it's like going this crazy after having a good set where it's like, yeah,
You're supposed
You're
to.
supposed to have a good set, you
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. No, it's
loser.
like Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Now, I take care of
Yeah,
my
I
kids.
take care of my kids.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to,
Yeah,
you
it's
low
literally- it's like,
expectation
who gives a
having
fuck?
motherfucker.
You guys suck.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, something really bothered me about it.
Damn, Mike Zimmer used to have an eye patch, too.
Oh, God.
This eye patch technology has really changed.
Yeah, that's not even an eye patch. His eye's just all taped up.
It looks like when you take the soft part of a speaker off and you just
Yeah.
see the exposed part of a speaker over his
Jesus
eye.
Christ. What a
It looks like a
fucking-
cup.
Yeah.
It looks like a urinal cake.
It looks like
That's what it is.
It looks like they did. It does
He's
look
just
like the trainer.
Hey, boys.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
just
yeah.
had the football player's urinal cake on his face.
A piss-soaked urinal cake. Yeah, they're like, I would run through a wall for Dan Campbell. He wore all pissy urinal cake on his eye.
Yeah, that's Mike Zimmer, though. But yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Dan Campbell. What was it? Oh, that's Mike Zimmer. Yeah. Dude, yeah, so they fucking sucked. They still suck. I can't believe how fucking crazy they went.
Yeah,
in the locker
yeah,
room.
dude.
God, that made me mad.
The one thing you can say about the Packers in their last 30 years of success is that they've barely had any competition in their division.
Yeah.
Every now and then the Vikings were good. Every now and then the Bears were good. Even the year the Bears went to the Super Bowl against Peyton Manning, they had like Rex Grossman start. They were like really bad, just a really good defense. And the year Green Bay won the Super Bowl, they got to play the Bears in the NFC Championship game, and they were playing a third-string quarterback.
It's like playing Cincinnati in the college football playoff.
Hold on. Let me see who this quarterback was. See if you've ever heard of him. Bears-Packer NFC Championship game 2010. The guy who started
At quarterback?
for the Bears, their quarterback was
Was it not Rex Grossman?
Caleb Haney.
I remember Caleb Haney.
Caleb Haney.
That's crazy.
Career stats: 679 yards, 3 touchdowns, 10 interceptions.
And it was that year, probably the last part of that year.
Yeah, 10 interceptions.
Yeah, dude.
Holy shit. He threw 9 interceptions in 6 games in 2011.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so like Green Bay's always been blessed by being in that fucking shitty ass division. There's always been the Lions, always been the Bears and the Vikings.
Dude, you know what I've been thinking about? Does anybody have it better than Taysom Hill?
Well, I think Taysom Hill's a miserable motherfucker because I really like.
I read a thing. He's older than Teddy Bridgewater, but people keep talking about him like he's gonna turn
the
into
future.
Yeah, like he's gonna turn into some incredible passer. His finger, he tore a tendon in his middle finger, and he's probably gonna have to get surgery. And if I was him, I'd be like, "Fuck yeah!"
I know.
Like,
but you're not.
Maybe
him.
that's like that's why I'm a weak. I'm not a fucking mentally tough NFL player, but it's like, dude,
he fancies himself a quarterback. He thinks he's a quarterback. So the fact that Jameis Winston got starts over him, Trevor Siemian got starts over him, his ego is hurt, and I think he's not happy that he's not playing quarterback.
Dude, I would be so thrilled.
He stinks, dude.
He does stink, and that's why I'd be. If I sucked and I got this crazy contract over and over again, multiple times, I got crazy contract. I got Matt Flynn type contracts.
Yes,
I would be. And they kept starting people over me because they were like, "He's better." I'd be like, "You're 100% right." Like you're 100% right.
They'd be like, "You got to go in today," and he'd be like, "Shit, I didn't bring my cleats."
Yeah, literally, he'd be like, "Oh fuck, I can't go in today."
Is Taysom not Taysom the most perfect name for a fast white guy?
Yeah,
like that is.
It is a pretty sick name.
You know, your name like speaks it into existence.
Yeah,
Taysom.
He has an injury called mallet finger.
Damn.
Which was
they used to call me that in prison.
Give it up, mallet finger Vokey. Yo, next comic, mallet finger Vokey.
Taysom Hill has to be from the South. Where's he from?
Dude, he has it so good, man. He fucking sucks, and he has money.
He went to BYU. Is he a Mormon?
He went to BYU?
Yeah, he went to BYU.
Yeah.
He's 31 years old. The
Yeah.
future of the franchise.
Do they really think he is? I don't know how that's possible.
Oh, my God. It's kind of like how people used to talk about Joey Diaz. Like, this guy's the future. He's going to take over. He's one of the great. And then he, like, puts out bad special after bad special after bad special. What the hell's going on with this guy?
Yeah, it is brutal because in person he crushes so hard, but it just never translates to film. But I think
just like Taysom in practice.
Yeah, in practice he fucking lights it up.
Yeah.
See, that's the smartest thing you can do. If you want to be like Taysom Hill, you light it up in practice, you go fucking berserk in practice, and you fucking give it your all. And then you get into the game and you do just okay. Borderline bad.
Damn, dude, look how big his arms got. Like, here's a picture of him with the Packers. Regular-ass quarterback arm. And then he went to the fucking Saints and beefed the fuck
he has nothing
up.
but time to hang out in the fucking weight room.
He's got to be a Mormon. Where's he from? Let me see. He was raised in Pocatello, Idaho, and he went to BYU.
Pocatello, Idaho. There's a lot of Mormons.
Yeah, and he went to BYU.
Yeah.
Yeah, Taysom.
Taysom is actually a Mormon name now. It sounds like a Mormon name now that I think about it.
Heavily recruited by Jim Harbaugh.
Was Jim Harbaugh at BYU?
At Stanford.
Oh.
Hill had originally committed to Stanford out of high school, but after returning from his LDS church mission, he enrolled in January at BYU after leaving Stanford. Did not allow him. Oh, okay, yeah.
So he went on a Mormon mission out of high school instead of going straight to college?
Mm-hmm. Part of the reason why he's 31 and only been in the league since he was drafted in 2017.
What a fucking idiot. Like, how dumb do you have to be fucking be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to go crush it and go to the NFL, but first let me go to fucking.
He also got redshirted, so he did 5 years of college and a mission. So he was 25 or whatever.
Like, he's like the opposite of Van Wilder.
He's like that guy. Remember that guy, Winky? From Florida State, he was like 29.
Oh yeah,
playing
like
for Florida State
style.
Yeah, what was Winky, Florida State? Yeah, he was like, I think he was like 30 his rookie year.
Yeah, see, that's also sick.
Chris Winky.
Winky's a very funny last name.
Oh, he was drafted baseball as well. Drafted by the Blue Jays.
That always happens. You get drafted in baseball, you kind of.
He's 49 years old, and he was. Let me see.
And we remember him as a quarterback.
Yeah. So he was 2001. He was when he was drafted. So 72, 82, 92, 2002. So yeah, he was 29 years old when he was drafted.
Good God.
Look at this is his rookie year picture.
Is he balding?
Yeah, he looks like he's the Prime Minister of England. It's his rookie year.
Jesus Christ, dude. Dude, so RG3 is coming out with a book. Have you?
I saw he was on a podcast today. Just I wanted to listen to it. He was I don't remember whose podcast it was, but he was supposed to be talking about Lamar Jackson's rough year. So I would be interested because he was the backup over there last year.
Yeah, so he's saying he was sexually harassed while he was playing for WFT.
By who?
I don't know. It's not quite coming out. He's saying that in his book he's going to talk about truth to what happened in the playoff game in Seattle 2012. Going to detail his medical mismanagement he received during his time in Washington. Open your eyes to the sexual harassment that permeated the walls of the building. Give you a deep dive into the power struggle between one of the most powerful coaches in all of sports and an owner that wants many of you gone. That many of you want gone. But he's saying he was sexually harassed too.
Who's the most powerful? Ron Rivera? Is he one of the most powerful coaches in all of football?
Was that who was coaching him there?
No. I thought he had Shanahan.
So what do you think happened over there that the owner was like, great throw? And look at that cock.
I like those skinny little legs.
He does have small legs, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's a bigger issue than anything, is that his legs were too fucking tiny.
Tell all book. He must have spent all his money. You know, like,
he's
why
like that
else?
lady Mae West or whatever that was getting slammed through the table when
Yeah.
she was 80. That's just, it's less about being heroic and more about poor money
Well, it's
management.
like, why would you? The only reason you tell this book is to make money, because it's not like he's exposing Washington's under a federal investigation.
Yeah.
Like, they've been exposed.
Well, that's what people are saying too. Who are like, why wouldn't he have come forward sooner?
Because he spent all his money. He defaulted on.
Griffin
something.
played for the Washington football team from 2012 to 2014. Announcement of the book going to release August 2022. If it's done, put it out.
Yeah, it was Mike Shanahan. That was his.
Okay.
Yeah.
Follows a conclusion of an independent investigation. The allegations of a toxic workplace culture within the team resulted in a $10 million fine. $10 million ain't so bad. It seemed like if you're a billionaire and you're like, if you could just like, if you could fuck around for a few years and be bad and then just have to pay $10 million and wipe it off the arm, that seems like not a bad deal.
If you had $1 billion and you're paying a $10 million fine, that'd be like if you had $1,000, you're paying like
a $10 fine,
like a 10-cent fine.
Ooh,
yeah, you're fine.
Dude, that sounds pretty dope. I would do that.
I don't know.
I'm not, I have no intention of sexually harassing RG3. I just gonna put that out. I am of able body and mind. I have no thoughts of suicide. If the Clinton Foundation was to come after me, I have no intention of sexually harassing RG3.
If I am found dead, I did not kill myself.
Yeah, I also, if
how about an RG 3-way, baby?
Ooh,
You think he said some
yeah.
shit like that?
RG 3-way?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious how he got sexually harassed. I think it's like a Terry Crews thing, where that guy grabbed his cock.
Maybe they said he went to Gaylor instead of Baylor.
You know, it wasn't the guy who grabbed Terry Crews' cock apparently like winked and stuck his tongue out. Like, Yeah, I mean, no, it's not. Sexual harassment's bad.
But also,
bullying and intimidation frequently took place, and many described the culture as one of fear. Jeez.
Bullying and fear and I mean, I believe all that, but like
it seems like bullying and fear is part of professional football.
Yeah, a good football player fills the other player with fear and bullies him around. Like that's like
Richie Incognito.
The way they talk about Aaron Donald, he bullied his way to the quarterback. But that doesn't.
He only got a $10,000. Same thing. He only got a $10,000 fine for choking that guy out. Dude, that video of him choking that guy, he's choking him with 2 fingers.
He's choking him because he's grabbing just the windpipe.
Yeah,
he's not choking in the throat. He's like it's like jujitsu.
That guy legitimately taps out.
Yeah.
That shit is so bad. Same thing, dude. If you're Aaron Donald and you love nothing more than to inflict pain, then you're probably pretty stoked about only getting fined $10,000 for
It gives a shit.
Yeah. Dude, if I had money, and I would just take these fines for nothing all the time.
Oh, 100%. Like, who's that rookie who's getting fined every single week?
For, like, having his shirt untucked?
Yeah.
CD Lamb?
Oh, was that CD Lamb? Oh, he's not a rookie. He's second-year player.
Because they were saying that there was the same guy that got the same fine for, like, having his shirt untucked as Aaron Donald did for tapping that guy out.
Yeah, I heard CD Lamb is about that life, though. That's what I've heard.
What kind of life?
That life.
About untucking his shirt?
No.
Or, like, doing gang shit?
That's your words, not mine. I'll leave it at I've heard he's about that life.
For who told you? Who, you have a source?
I have a source.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, I have a source.
Man, only other time I've had a source is whenever I said that somebody told me that Trevor Bauer is a shithead. Remember, dude, I said that shit back in the day. That I said nobody that fucking this dude, former Cy Young winner.
No, he's always a Cy Young winner. There's no former.
Oh, well, Cy Young winner had told a friend of mine that playing some golf that wherever Trevor Bauer goes, he's gonna fuck up the locker room, and then he goes to L.A. and now he's a fucking rapigi, a fucking rape guy. Do
you think he's gonna play next year?
No, he. I wouldn't be surprised if he did, but it seems the Dodgers haven't even officially released him.
They haven't?
No, because that would make headlines if.
I thought they completely cut ties with him.
No, he's still technically on the Dodgers. No, he's here's why the LA Dodgers can't release Trevor Bauer. That's interesting. So he's still on administrative leave technically. So yeah, he can't.
Is he getting paid?
Yeah, $1.5 million a week. He might have it better than Taysom Hill, dude.
I mean, if he's at peace and he didn't do it, he's got it better than Taysom Hill. But if he really did it, or if he didn't do it and he's really bothered by what people are saying, he doesn't. I mean, at least Taysom Hill is just people are just saying he's a bad quarterback.
Yeah. Well, Trevor Bauer is also a psycho and would play baseball for $1 a year if he could, if he had to. He might. I wonder if he might go overseas or something.
Well, playing like Japan?
Yeah.
Just annihilate everybody?
Yeah. People, dude, no bullshit. People thought Bryce Harper was going to do that.
Why?
There was some kind of story where there was like it made sense for Bryce Harper before he signed with the Phillies to go over and play a year in another country, and then the free agent market was going to be better the next year. What are you pointing at me?
Just get more on mic. You were just following.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was like, why are you pointing at me? No, apparently they were saying that the free agent market would be better the next year, and so it would make sense for him to go overseas.
That does not make sense.
This is a little while ago, so I don't remember the exact reason.
There's no way it makes more sense. Yeah, you're probably better off to go play in Korea, right? Bryce Harper, MVP of this season.
Yeah. Which I call.
Oh, yeah, we know.
Everybody just got to be reminded that every now and then I get 1 out of 20 right.
What's the latest in Trevor Bauer?
He's chilling. He's making YouTube videos again.
He is. Trevor Bauer wants credit for Max Scherzer's massive Mets deal.
Jesus.
Wow. Trevor Bauer fires off Kyle Rittenhouse tweet after acquittal.
What does he say? That's my guy?
He said, I guess it's important to know all the facts before jumping to conclusions, huh?
Oh, damn.
Apparently not everything written in the media is true.
Damn, he's going fake news on their ass?
Yeah, dude.
Fake news Trevor Bauer? So he's comparing himself to Kyle Rittenhouse.
Yeah. They're as two slandered fellas.
Damn. Dude, they're probably chilling. They're probably boys.
Yeah, for sure. Rittenhouse is a little star right now.
Dude, I was telling you, he's on that podcast. That podcast is some bullshit. I just saw a clip of it where he was pissed. This is sports related, but he was like, there's a clip of him being like, because LeBron had tweeted about like crocodile tears or something about him fake crying. He's like, dude, I liked LeBron before because he talks so kind of. He's like, he has like big bottom lip syndrome.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a syndrome or not, but he has big bottom lip syndrome. And he was like, dude, I liked LeBron before that. And then I saw that, and I was like, well, fuck you, LeBron.
Dude, people are giving Rittenhouse shit for going to visit Trump, but I mean, just as a sideshow experience, how do you pass that invitation up? To go to Mar-a-Lago and hang out with that freak?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like, I love freaks, personally. I would like...
I like watching behind-the-scenes type videos, so I would go there just to see what's going down.
Yeah, I would love to see his insane, weird life that he's living down there, where he drops in and gives wedding toasts uninvited. Like,
dude,
what a fucking weird... how do you say no to that?
You ever been to Mar-a-Lago?
No. I've been to Palm Beach.
That's where Mar-a-Lago is?
Is it in or it's in Miami? It's Doral. It's in Doral, which is close to the Comedy Club, the Miami Improv.
Think he's dropping into the Improv?
Dude.
Saw this bitch the other day. I was walking down the street, saw this bitch. What if he just...
What's the deal with other fake asses?
Who do you think that...
Fake news, fake ass.
Rittenhouse should probably start a podcast. I'm surprised Trump hasn't started a podcast.
Yeah. What would you call it? Hanging at the Rittenhouse?
Yeah.
That's a good one, right?
Why? I'm very shocked that Trump hasn't done a podcast.
He probably thinks he's such an old school guy. He probably thinks podcasts are... He's got like a Howard Stern opinion of podcasts. Yeah. Probably thinks radio is like where the real winners are.
What do you think is the likelihood that Rittenhouse does Rogan?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
It's got to be like any time.
Yeah.
I would be shocked.
Aaron Rodgers is going to do it too.
Did he say he's going to?
No, but they're real close buddies now.
Damn. That's going to not be a good look. Whenever he does, it's not going to be a good look for doing it. It's just not going to be a good look the path that Rogan leads him down on air.
Rogan just had George Kambosos on.
Who's that?
George Kambosos, the motherfucker who just upset Teofimo Lopez.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, the guy is the unified...
Didn't they just say that Teofimo Lopez almost died?
Yeah, that story died out real motherfucking quick.
Was it true?
You know what's funny is I ate it up at first. I was like, damn, when I read it.
Yeah,
so they said that there was a slight tear in his esophageal lining, which allowed air to leak out of when he was breathing in to fill up his chest and his neck, which essentially just puts pressure on you. It's like somebody sitting on your chest. And
which some people like.
Of course, some people. some people in an orange-red chair like that. But he fucking so he said, doctor comes out and says he's lucky he's not dead. And then
I feel like doctors always say that shit. That's the same shit about that 50-50 shit we were saying.
Every second, depending on your perspective of life, it's not particularly my perspective, but everybody's lucky you're not dead at every moment.
Yeah, it is an easy thing to say of like, yeah.
So everybody almost dies every single day, whether or not they know it. They walk down a block, a piano falls. They'll never know that piano fell. If they had stopped to tie their shoes, they'd be fucking dead.
Yeah, see, my girlfriend got mad at me one time because we were driving somewhere, and then like this car ran a red light and like nipped a car that was in the intersection, and I was like, oh man, that's crazy. I was like, if we would have left 10 seconds earlier, we would have got hit by that car. And she was like, why would you think like that? Like,
that's how you gotta think.
No, of course, every time that something happens that I see something crazy where it's like, oh, if I would have taken a different way to work instead, that would have happened. If I would have done this, that would have happened.
Yeah, we were all raised on Choose Your Adventure books.
Yeah.
Those
are fire. What were those two dudes? You know what I'm talking about? Those like specific, they're like famous Choose Your Own Adventure books, kind of sci-fi type shit.
I don't remember
the OG ones. Those dudes are sick. Not like the Hardy Bros, but like the futuristic Hardy Bros.
The Greg Hardy Bros.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember what those dudes are called, but they were fucking dope.
How funny is it that tag team was just called the Hardy Brothers?
Yeah.
The Hardy Brothers were like child detectives.
Yes.
Were they supposed to be detectives?
No, they're like goth detectives.
Yeah.
They were goth.
They wore JNCOs and like eyeliner.
Yeah.
They were sick.
I thought, but at that time, were you wearing that same shit? You never got it. Seemed like you got into JNCOs, but you do seem like you
I wanted to, but they're too expensive.
Oh, okay.
They were like $100 pairs of jeans.
There wasn't like a cheaper version.
There was Menace. I had a pair.
Oh, those are knockoff JNCOs?
Yeah. I had a pair of Menace. I didn't go as big. I went like skater big.
Did you want to go big?
My pants were I given the chance. If they took the leash off, I might have gone pretty big. Might have gone.
Your dad wouldn't let you go big?
No.
Damn, you know what's funny is that dads hate pants that are leaning too much in either direction. They hate pants that are too big, and they hate pants that are too
because it's not practical.
Yeah, it's just dads want you to wear pants just right down the fucking middle. Dads are pants centrists.
What's the matter with 501s? Goddamn it!
Yeah, dads hate big pants and they hate tight pants. Because whenever I was in junior high, tight pants were the thing.
Yeah.
Tight skater.
Me too, because of punk.
Yeah,
tight pants were always. Punks will never not wear tight pants.
Okay, and your dad hated. Has your dad always hated your jeans?
Yeah. Well, he also because I didn't want them washed because I would
to
wear them so tight that if you
wash
them, it was over. Game over.
Popping a ball.
Yeah, exactly. So like he would wash my pants. I would go down to Florida and be like, I did laundry for you, and I'd be like, no, because that two things. When I was a crusty punk, I didn't want any scented detergent, and I didn't want my pants washed. And he would wash.
Why no scented detergent? You wanted to smell like shit?
Yeah, essentially, I'd convinced myself I was allergic to scents. Turns out I'm not. Yeah, whatever.
So your idea was like, oh, if I smell like any scent, I'm gonna get viewed as not as tough.
No, I thought it bothered me. I thought.
Oh, as a punk, do you want to be tough or do you want to be
emotional?
Like you want to be in touch with your feelings?
Yeah,
what do chicks
depends
like?
on
What do chicks like in that punk?
There's
world?
so many different kinds of punks. The kind of punk I was in, yeah, you want to be emotional. See, look, here's Menace Jeans.
Oh God, there's 3 pockets.
No,
that's very practical.
those are not 3 pockets.
Oh, I thought it had 3.
That's just stitching down to let you know how big the pockets
dads
are.
hate that.
Hip hop rap rave, real vintage '90s denim skateboards.
Hip hop rap rave.
Yeah. So I never went full JNCO, but I would have. But
given the opportunity.
Why were we talking about JNCOs?
I don't know.
It had something to do with
what? I forget where we were.
Anyway, by the way, Menace Jeans are. You got made fun of them when I was a kid when we wore them, but now
For being
they're
poor.
Yeah, because they were at Burlington Co Factory. They were like a knockoff.
Damn.
But now they're selling for quite a pretty penny on Etsy.
Yeah, take that, Mr. Vokey.
Those are a good investment.
Those pants are a good investment. That's what. Yeah, dad. See, that's a good way to get a dad on your side. Just talk about a good investment that's going to pay off in the future.
My jeans got as big as what everybody's doing now.
The like mom jeans.
Like the jeans that everybody's wearing right now. That was what I was wearing.
Yeah, I'm wearing those Lee Euro like stretchy in the bulge pants right now.
Yeah. What do they call that? Extra comfort in the girdle or the seat?
The seat. Yeah.
So nasty.
All
word.
it is for dudes who's fucking crotch. I don't know what it is, man, but my crotch and my pants can't fucking wait to blow out as soon as I buy those, dude.
Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna put some flint on your thighs,
dude. It would. It's not even. I don't know what it is, dude, but it's right underneath there. I have a regular sized penis, but the fucking pants are ready to blow out at any fucking time, dude. What do you? Ben Roethlisberger said, you know, folks, this is the number one almost sports podcast, mostly sports podcast. I do want you to know that.
Well, we like to tie sports into regular life so that you can really see how it's a fabric that has just been woven into the quilt that is Americana.
Yeah. And JNCO Jeans are as part of Americana as fucking apple pie baseball and JNCO Jeans. This is what America's all about. Dude, Ben Roethlisberger, this is obvious. Ben Roethlisberger has said in private, which... Man, imagine how he said in private, but and then someone leaked it. What do you, like?
What, the retirement thing?
Is it retirement, or is he saying this is his final year playing quarterback for the Steelers? Is that something he wanted to be leaked?
I would imagine that he's not upset. Here's the deal. You don't. He gets to win both sides of the argument here. I think when he says his last year playing with Pittsburgh, it's his last year in the. He's not going to be a free agent. Are you crazy? No, he's
going to go Taysom Hill. Might get down there. Who would you rather have, Taysom Hill or Ben Roethlisberger?
Right now?
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Yeah.
Next year, probably Taysom.
Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger, A, he's old. B, he's a drunk. C, he's a bad guy. But he's a
Christian. He's not a drinker anymore, and he's
look at his face. He has swollen face.
He's 40.
He also wears a very tight helmet.
If you saw it, of course.
Yeah, like his helmet squeezes his face in a way.
He has chipmunk cheeks.
Yeah.
He looks like he's squirming away nuts for the winter.
Yeah, remember when he crashed his motorcycle with no helmet on? What a fucking moron.
Well, he's always wearing a helmet with
Tatis just crashed a motorcycle.
Is he all right?
Yeah, but he crashed a motorcycle in the Dominican Republic or something.
Well, it looks like what's his name was right. Machado was right. He's got to grow up.
Maybe this will help him.
But I think that Roethlisberger is saying that he wants to it's his last year, but he didn't come out and say it. So that way he can get all the gifts like Jeter got and all of them get when you go on your little retirement tour. Yeah. But he can be like, I didn't want this was leaked. I didn't want all this attention. I don't want it to. I'm focused on the playoffs or whatever. That's why you leak that stuff so you don't look like a vulnerable little,
You think he wanted to be leaked?
Gift hungry sissy.
Do you think he wanted it to be leaked?
Yeah, I do too.
Leaking shit is such a nightmare. Like, because you never really think about it. Like, when like ultra famous people who don't want shit leaked. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm friends with a girl who has an ultra famous dad, and we went over to their house, and in the group chat, she was like, "Don't give anybody this address."
Yeah,
and like stuff like that. Like her dad was sick, and she was like, "This hasn't got out yet, so don't tell anybody."
Bitch, I know him too.
Yeah, I know, but you know what I'm saying. It's just like he was sick and being
could have said we, motherfucker. I spent as much time with him as you have, if not more.
I'm talking about his dog.
1-on-1.
I'm mostly talking about his dog.
2-on-1.
3-on-1.
Hey. RG 3-way.
Yeah, RG. Yeah, how about an RG?
A really gay 3-way.
Hey, great pass out there. And look at that cock.
I like your braids.
But do you know what a nightmare is to even like think about that? Like,
now, why is it you wear that little wave cap? Is that what you call it, a wave cap?
Let me try it on. Yeah.
Who's this, Dan Snyder? Is that who's actually harassing him?
I think so.
I own FedEx.
I always deliver. We're gonna have to read the book, at least audio book, or at least the fucking Cliff Notes.
I would love if RG3 narrate. Have you ever heard RG? He's very Southern sounding.
Yeah, he has a deep voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Yeah, they were telling me not to cock.
He harassed me, bro.
RG3, the true story, with forward by Preacher Lawson.
I was good, bro. I was fast. I was fast. I
Preach-
beat anybody in a race.
Preacher
Let's race right now.
Reading the
Preacher races RG3.
Dude, yeah, RG3, man. He was just too skinny, you think?
Yeah, he got folded like a fucking picnic table.
Yeah, they did fold his ass.
Picnic chair.
I was gonna say picnic table doesn't.
Lawn chair.
You're thinking of a beer pong table type thing.
Yeah. He got folded like
a catering table.
Yeah, folded like a WWF table.
Yeah, it doesn't flow. Folded his ass like
a banquet table.
Yeah, the banquet table. That's good.
Yeah. He got folded like a banquet table.
Let's take this one from the top. He folded his ass like a banquet table. Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger sucks dick, dude.
No, he's having a good second half of the season.
Oh, is he? He was really bad last year.
They're only a half game out of the playoffs.
The Steelers? The Steelers are solid.
They're
right?
6-5-1. But they're better right now than they were earlier. They're on the up and up. There's what's going on right now. The Chiefs are back to normal. Chiefs are good. Well, actually, Mahomes is not back to normal. Have you seen how they've been winning lately? Huh. Their defense, after being the worst defense like historically, last 7 games or 6 games, they're only giving up 11 points a game.
Yeah,
Mahomes is garbage right now. He's throwing for about 1 touchdown a game.
The Rams have completely fallen off too.
Jared Goff last 3 weeks has had a higher passer rating than Stafford. Jared Goff was the
I was talking a lot of shit about
the Player of the Week.
I talked a lot of shit about the Lions earlier in this episode, but they have had some bad luck this year. They've lost 3 or 4 games on a field goal.
It's big of you to say.
It is. I'm willing to admit when I'm
big
wrong.
of you to say.
I'm very,
There's, I just, because of our friend Zach Stein, I just like, it's so funny because you pay attention to teams that you normally wouldn't if you're friends with people who like them. And it's just hilarious how shitty they are. Yeah. They just like every year.
Zach is like a dad who has 3 daughters and no sons, and is like kind of just the mom, and they're always just on his ass. It's when it comes to the Lions, because he's kind of just like they fucking.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah. He's like a dad who just like a wine dad who kind of just sits in the corner in the lazy chair, drinks wine.
Yeah, he's a house husband.
Yeah, house husband when it comes to the Lions, because he's just like It's because I told him I was
really out of my hands.
He couldn't even bring himself to be excited when they won.
They should do real fans of Detroit Lions, like a reality show,
like Real Housewives.
Yeah.
I mean, all Detroit sports teams, besides the Red Wings, were good for a while, but it's like the Detroit sports fans get fucked in the ass more than anybody.
Yeah, the Pistons. The only time they were good was when it was legal to stab a player.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they made it illegal to murder on the court, they were no longer good anymore.
Dude, Pistons were in the Malice in the Palace, right?
Yeah, Pistons Pacers.
So I emailed you that video. There was a Malice in the Palace type video in the Canadian Football League.
Girl.
Which, can I talk about the Canadian Football League? Can you imagine being a fan of that? I was looking into the Canadian Football League. I watched some video. I fucking hate it.
Am I correct in assuming that there's only like 8 teams in the CFL and 2 of the teams have the same nickname?
I'm not sure. There used to be a Sacramento team, I found out today. There was a Sacramento team that Warren Moon played for. Because I was looking into the CFL, and I was like, how can you ever be a fan of this? It's all these guys are bad. That's why they're there.
Canadian Football League. I'm pretty sure there's like 2 Stampedes or Rough Riders or something.
That is very Canadian to run out of nicknames.
So there's the Hamilton Tiger Cats, the Montreal Alouettes.
Those are both awful.
The
names.
Ottawa Red Blacks.
Ooh, that's double bad.
Toronto. They're like, we're not the Redskins. We're the Red Blacks.
You get it?
Toronto Argonauts.
It sounds like, ugh.
What's an Argonaut?
These are all awful names.
BC Lions. Calgary Stampeders.
Stampeders? A stampede.
Stampeders.
Yeah, I hate that.
Edmonton Elks.
You're awful.
Saskatchewan Rough Riders. That sounds like a gay sex move.
Yeah, Saskatchewan. Yeah, I gave him the old Saskatchewan Rough Rider last night. Yeah.
Yeah, cross my fingers. I'm clean. We here at Fat Jocks, we are supporters of pulling a Saskatchewan Rough Riders on your fellow men counterparts.
You should.
And the Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
Those are all awful names.
Yeah, the Lions is hilarious because I think they're also equally as bad.
Dude, so the CFL sucks. There's 3 downs.
It's a shorter field too, right?
I think,
or it's like in meters.
Yeah, which I don't.
We don't support that here.
I fucking hate the metric system.
Yeah, dude. The metric system sucks dick.
Dude, I hate it. Because that's why in that documentary they kept talking about and whenever I think meter, I think a yard.
Yeah.
Is that what everybody does?
Well, real people.
I mean, no,
I can tell you what, the metric system didn't get anybody to the moon.
No. Still.
Or maybe it did. Does NASA use metric system?
If I was president.
I'll kill NASA if they use metric system.
Yeah, if anybody tries to use the metric system around me, I'll fucking swirly their ass, dude. Yeah, somebody the other day at the Comedy Store was asking for directions or something, and I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, if you walk down there. And she was like, oh, it's like half a kilometer, like it's however many. Kilometer. And I literally looked at her. I was like, well, technically. But really? If you're going to get lost, just start using that kind of
you could say it's a third of a mile or some shit. Like something people understand, you psycho.
Same thing. And then I'm like, yeah. And then whenever people do shit
Chinese
like that.
agent.
Whenever you're some kind of secret agent. Whenever people do shit like that, I'm like, yeah, it's down there. I'm always like, it's pretty cheap. I was like, it's USD. That's what they take American dollars down there.
Yeah, it's 2 quids for a pint.
I was on a show last night. There was this fucking Swedish fellow in the front row with a big can of chew. And I fucking had the fucking, they had a new shirt on with the fucking strip still on his arm that said he was an extra large. I literally went over and I took it off and I was like, let me fucking help you out here. I literally told him, I was like, let me show you how we do things around here. And I fucking took the strip off. Hey,
fella, did you leave the store in a hurry?
Yeah, that's what I said. But I was like, it does feel good to know that there's fat people in other countries too.
Yeah, he's a real Swedish meatball.
Yeah. So that video, you have that video?
All right.
We got London.
Got it playing.
So this dude, if they're walking around the concourse of pause real quick. Mm-hmm. That's how stupid the Canadian Football League is that you can go find a fan specifically. This is the same way.
Yo, get out there.
They're climbing into the stands.
Go, bud.
Into the concourse.
Into the concourse. Now, the funny thing about the CFL is you're bringing like rough dudes from the United States into like fucking goofy ass northern Canadian cities.
Stupid rules where you can fucking run.
No,
the receiver can run. It's similar to arena football. The rules
nobody from the 9th Ward of New Orleans belongs in Saskatchewan. Like rough things are gonna happen.
No. He socks his ass.
He's fully padded up.
Yeah, he has his helmet on still and he punches this guy.
His fan is also swinging at a guy who's fully in his full football uniform.
And this guy has a cape.
Holy fuck.
Why did they climb into the stands and then act surprised when it got out of hand?
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
No, this is
holy fuck. Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
He's a fan recording this. I mean, it would make sense that a CFL.
Whoa!
Dude, he socked his
That was
ass.
a bad punch. Did you see his feet? Let's go back on this. The football player throws a punch and he lifts up his back foot to throw it. He's almost like throwing a pitch.
Yeah, it almost kind of
doesn't
looks
that
like
look
he's
like
doing
he's done with a
yeah.
pitch.
It kind of looks like he's doing the Carlton dance a little bit too, the way that he swings his
Yeah,
legs.
this guy can't punch. I could whoop this football player's ass.
They want to hit him up.
Yeah, he can't generate any power lifting his back foot up like that. What are you
But you
doing?
know how dumb these guys are that are getting punched is because they're Canadian football fans to even begin with.
Can you imagine, getting your fucking ass beat because you were overexcited about a football game in Canada?
But also
Jesus
imagine
Christ.
if that fan would have won the fight.
They call the Tiger Cats T-Cats. It says, things got heated at the Toronto Argos versus Hamilton Tiger Cats game earlier after a T-Cats fan allegedly spit his beer into a player's face. That's my Canadian
That's
accent.
a good fan. That's a good fan.
Spitting beer into a player's
yeah.
face.
Yeah, like your fucking Triple H.
Yeah, I know where I come from. That's a compliment.
Yeah. I got spit on my shirt by a homeless guy last night that I was kicking off the fucking prop, dude. He spat towards me.
No good.
I know.
Here's which coaches do you think are gone this year? You think Robert Saleh comes back? So the Jets have been.
Nagy's gone.
Excuse me?
Matthew Nagy is gone. He's fired.
Nagy.
Nagy, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Don't fucking.
I thought you were saying neg. Like the way you get girls because
Yeah.
you read the pickup artist
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah, Matt Nagy is out of
Bruce always Bruce his version of Catcher in the Rye is the pickup
Yeah.
artist.
Stupid bitch.
He only shoots female politicians.
But I'm yeah, it's like he wrote 1 million letters to Rodney Carrington. Just a comedian that now sings Trump songs.
I think Matt Nagy's gone. Obviously, he's everybody knows he's gone. But I'm talking about like Urban Meyer. Is he gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if everyone. There's a lot of good college coaching openings right now. I wouldn't
People are like the rumor mill is so insane. People are saying Cliff Kingsbury is going to leave
Yeah.
Arizona to go
Dude,
coach.
see, I
That's the
fucking
dumbest thing I've ever heard in
Yeah.
my life.
I love the rumor.
Did you hear what he said today?
Cliff Kingsbury?
Yeah. So one of his players got like a tattoo of Cliff or something, and they asked him if that's the first time a player ever got a tattoo of him, and he goes, "It's the first time a male ever got a tattoo."
Yeah, he's a bro. He's
yeah,
dude. People think that Dabo Sweeney's gonna maybe go to the Raiders. I'm not even joking.
Why would you leave Clemson? You have one bad year.
I mean, he's done all he can do at Clemson. He might change. Dabo Sweeney, why wouldn't he go to a different program? I don't know what college openings are still there. Oregon just opened up. People think that Chip Kelly might go there. Maybe Dabo Sweeney goes to UCLA.
Chip Kelly's not going to stay at UCLA.
I mean,
He had a good year with them this year. I
Yeah.
mean, not a great year, but an
people
okay.
think that Lane Kiffin is going to go somewhere else, even though he had a fucking great year with Ole Miss, 10-2. People, that's I don't know what ones are still open, but Dabo Sweeney is like literally on the Raiders sideline with I don't know who the fuck that is.
Is that Richard Petty?
I think so. He's on the. What is he doing with Richard? Is it Richard Petty? That is Richard Petty.
Richard Petty still can walk around.
It's like a collab. It says Clemson football x Richard Petty. That's a sick collab.
I was just talking to.
But Dabo Sweeney, why is he on the sidelines in Raiders gear?
Yeah, why would
Derek
he be in
Derek
Panthers
Carr
gear?
said that he talks to Dabo Sweeney more than any of his college coaches. That Dabo Sweeney FaceTimes him all the time.
Was Dabo Sweeney a Fresno State coach?
I don't know. No, he said more than anybody that. What's it called? Talk to him. That I was looking at someone the other day. Somebody went to Florida State.
Florida State or Clemson? What do you mean?
Fresno State. I'm sorry. Somebody was coach. Lane Kiffin, I think, was a coach at Fresno State, or like went to Fresno State. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, Lane Kiffin had a few weird jobs as he was rebuilding his reputation.
People think that Lane Kiffin might move. Dabo Sweeney seems like if any college coach is going to go to the NFL, it might be Dabo Sweeney.
Interesting. I mean, he's had a lot of his quarterbacks have had success in the NFL. Like he runs a pro style offense.
And there's a lot of Clemson players on the Raiders.
Do you think he goes? Oh, I was going to say, do you think he tries to go coach Deshaun Watson somewhere? I haven't heard a peep about Deshaun Watson recently.
No.
I'm wondering if like maybe things are worse than. I mean, they were already pretty bad, like as far as the way it sounded.
Well, I mean, the Texans' year is they're the first ones eliminated from playoff contention.
Yeah, but I mean,
the Lions definitely, but
like the Saints are talking about getting because Russell Wilson apparently said he would waive his no trade clause to go to the Giants, the Broncos, or the Saints. Giants, I don't know why. Maybe he just likes New York, but I think it's a crazy move to go to the Giants. It's another,
yeah.
But I'm just saying that nobody's bringing up Deshaun Watson, but it says apparently, Attorney says prosecutors likely to present Deshaun Watson case to grand jury in January.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine they're just letting this season play out, and it's not like they're gonna fucking do anything.
But like there earlier in the year, even though after all this information was out, people were trying to make deals for him.
Yeah,
Miami
Dolphins.
was trying to get him.
And Tua is looking great.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
He's looking really good. He's like the past like however many weeks, he has like the best stats.
Yeah, no, the red I was going to talk about the Red Blacks, my favorite Canadian
the
football
Red
team, but I
Blacks.
forgot we're talking about the NFL. The
They gotta
Washington
change
football
that.
team, the Red Blacks.
What's that even mean?
Is it roulette?
I have literally no clue. Maybe they're a Vegas style place. What the fuck does that mean?
What is a Red Black?
Blake Griffin.
Oh, that's funny.
I would imagine I could see Dabo Swinney leaving Clemson. I mean, you wouldn't have thought that you would see fucking Lincoln Riley or Brian Kelly leave.
It's just like it's interesting for these coaches who become like institutions, where it's like Dabo's already got a statue coming. He changed Clemson forever. He's a local icon. He's a hero. It's a small town. He's the biggest fish in that pond. It's one of the most beautiful places in the country. Seneca, South Carolina, unreal. Natural water slides, like rock water slides, beautiful rivers. Just
You think
Appalachia.
Dabo Swinney loves natural water slides?
I'm just saying that it's just
He actually is so white trash, he might like natural water slides.
He's probably got like one of those floating docks out in the middle of a lake that he takes a boat out and they blast Alan Jackson and he just fucking fucks like college girls.
Have you seen Ed Ordron's girlfriend?
Oh man.
Have you seen her?
No.
Dude, it is so funny. Steve Fury met him the other day. They were at the same restaurant in New Orleans. He was with his bride.
Oh my god.
His wife his girlfriend looks like Sable. Remember? That was Stone Cold Steve Austin's valet.
Yeah, yeah. Stone Cold's married to her.
No, Brock Lesnar's married to her.
He was married. He was married to maybe Trish Stratus. He married one of the valets. Jesus Christ.
How funny is that? And Ed Ordron is such a dog.
Look at Mike Zimmer's girlfriend.
The hell? What the hell's going on out here?
These guys are all dating the youngest. So Ed Orgeron. Wait, that's not his girlfriend though.
Yes, it is. That blonde chick? That's his girlfriend.
Oh no, but this is who he just left. He left.
Fucking Billy Joel, dude.
He left quite an older model of the same make and the same make.
He just
Yeah.
got to put out a new lease on it.
Yeah, he rode that thing till the fucking wheels fell off.
Good God,
and then
Ed Ordron, he's a dog.
He really is a dog, dude.
Yeah, he's Fat Jocks approved.
Look at that, dude.
Look at that picture of them in bed. Look at his fucking skin.
Oh yeah, dude. He looks
God.
like a boiled potato, dude.
Dude, he is the man.
Holy shit, that is hilarious.
Coach O, dude.
The question says, why did Ed Orgeron divorce his wife? And the answer is just this picture of him in a pool.
Him in a Vegas pool.
Jesus Christ, dude. Imagine what he sounds like when he's fucking.
Dude, you don't even want to know. He looks and sounds like an English bulldog.
I just want to thank you. Apparently, it really hurts his feelings when people do impressions of him.
Really?
Yeah, like he complained to a podcast or something. Maybe it was McAfee or somebody. It really hurts my feelings.
You don't really see him and think that he's in his feelings about anything.
Yeah, I know, right?
McAfee's like, and dude, you love pussy, man.
I wonder what Andy Reid's wife looks like.
What if she's just a babe? Andy Reid's wife is probably a nice woman.
I would imagine.
Probably cooks.
Oh, yeah.
Cooks a mean chicken fried steak. Yeah, dude. Oh, she's a babe for Andy Reid.
Yeah, she's absolutely a babe. For Andy
Oh,
Reid.
come on. Oh, yeah, Andy Reid's got it made, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's the kind of babe wife you're supposed to have if you're a football coach.
Yeah, she looks,
Andy Reid's age.
She looks exactly like a football wife.
Yes.
She also looks like she's going natural.
Yeah, dude.
She's kind of letting herself age.
See, I want to be with. I might fucking cuck Andy Reid, dude.
Yeah, no, that is a. Yeah, well, you just want to fuck your mom. That's why.
Pull that picture back up, dude. Trying to get it. Damn, dude. Yeah, Andy Reid's wife's a babe, like a 55-year-old babe.
Yeah.
Versus
the tattoos are blown out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They're green.
the tattoo of the Hawaiian sun.
Yeah. Let me see. Who's another great? I just want to look up all these guys' wives and girlfriends.
All these babes.
Who's a great looking coach? Like let's see what Cliff is working.
Oh,
with.
Cliff Kingsbury's wife is fucking probably Tila Tequila.
That would be so funny.
Do you remember her?
Yes.
Remember how she turned into a
The
Nazi?
queen of MySpace.
Yeah, queen of MySpace. She turned into a Nazi. Do you remember that shit?
Yeah.
Of course, that's Cliff Kingsbury's
Yeah,
wife.
yeah. She just looks like an IG thought.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Cliff?
It's not even that interesting.
You ever
to
seen
me.
Cliff Kingsbury's house? It's like
Oh yeah.
it looks
yeah,
like Kanye West's
It's
house.
a fuck palace.
Yeah.
It has an infinity pool.
Yeah,
and,
Cliff Kingsbury. That's what I'm saying. Cliff
A
Kingsbury.
lot of white marble.
He's the man.
But I wouldn't go for this girl. Looks like any fucking IG hoe.
Yeah.
It's not interesting to me. I like Andy Reid's wife more.
Yeah.
Um,
That chick is boring.
Yeah. Who's another like big fat coach?
Rex Ryan.
Oh, Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy.
Let's see.
I can see Mike McCarthy having a babe wife.
I see him married like a retired cop guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Andy Reid's wife seems like she works in the office at a high school.
Oh no, Mike McCarthy has a beautiful, normal-looking wife.
Whoa. He's
Just
fucking funny looking with no shit, no visor or anything on.
Yeah, he's
Yeah, dude, he's got an Andy Reid type wife.
yeah, he's got like a nice family, really regular looking.
See, dude, that's how it's all about. See, dude, fat dudes understand how shit fucking plays out. Dude.
Yeah. Okay, well, one more. Who's a good? What is? Oh, let's see what. Gum chewer, Seattle.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah, let's see what Pete.
Sean McVay's wife's a babe, I think.
I bet Pete Carroll has like a 29-year-old wife.
Yeah. Well, Pete Carroll's a fucking hot dude.
Oh no,
He's got a football wife.
he's got a football wife. She actually looks like a retired actress.
Yeah.
She kind of has like a Farrah Fawcett energy.
Yeah.
Died same day as Michael Jackson.
Farrah Fawcett?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, because he got overshadowed.
Yeah, broke first.
Yeah, dude. Is that who Billy Joel left his wife for? No, it was
No, Christy Brinkley.
Christy Brinkley. Yeah, dude, that's why my girlfriend. I love that "Just the Way You Are" song. My girlfriend fucking hates
Who'd
it.
you say?
Yeah, "Just the Way You Are" song's about his first wife. He's like,
Just the way you are.
I never do what you think I'm gonna do, and then he just goes and fucks the hottest chick in the world.
What about Chip Kelly's wife? He lives in L.A.
Coach O is the last person you'd expect to have a babe wife.
Chip Kelly's got a babe wife.
Really? But like not like a young babe.
No.
That's what I'm saying.
She's his age. Yeah, let me.
You got some football babe wives.
I gotta find one more, just one more, because now I want to top Ordron.
Dude, you can't. Ordron is number one.
What's Belichick's wife? Isn't she super hot?
She's a babe, yeah, but she's a football wife, babe. Dude, you ever see that video of Randy Moss convincing Bill Belichick to go to the Halloween party?
Dude, this is what it's about right there.
Dude. So, yeah, he's got... Oh, she's actually younger than you would think. No, she's older. She has sunglasses on in that picture. Yeah, that picture is as good as... Go back to that. The picture that we're looking at, I'll put it in the video. The picture we're looking at is Bill Belichick
As good as
with
life could be.
This is as good as life gets. Him with
Yeah.
his shirt off on the beach. He's muffin topping. He's got some gray...
Sweet
gray
titties.
chest hair, sweet, nice rack. And his wife over here in the two-piece, same color as this chair bathing suit. Fucking, and she's got the Kenny Chesney hat on. Oh, there he is with the dog, with the big dog, dude, with fucking Trump. It's on the same night as Kyle Rittenhouse.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, no, Belichick, dude. Belichick on the beach is one of the greatest pictures I've ever seen. That really, like, it's like, you know, the other day I was like, maybe I should stop eating carbs. Or I could become the greatest coach in the history of football.
Yeah.
Then I could eat all the motherfucking carbs I want.
Yeah, dude. So I'm intermittent fasting. I'm drinking Americanos, and I got a medium bristle toothbrush, and I also put LED lights in my room. So I've been chilling in blue light and shit.
Yeah.
I'm on fire.
Yeah, that's great, man.
You gotta get some of those LED strips, dude. Put on some red light, some blue light.
Do you know how many different things I had in my life? I've been like going all the way back to kombucha to now. Listen, it's not going to work. None of it works.
I put a TV in my room.
I go to the gym 3 to 4 times a week. Yeah. Legitimately.
2 to 1.
Legitimately 3 to 4 times a week.
Yeah, I heard.
I go to the
You're
gym.
big in the sauna and big in the massage chair.
I do a little Travolta. I brush up on the guy.
Have you ever seen the video of Randy Moss convincing Bill Belichick to go to the Halloween party?
Yes.
That shit
And
rocked.
then he roller skates as a pirate.
As a pirate, yeah. Randy Moss is dressed as SpongeBob. Is there anything else? There's only one more thing I want to close out on.
Let's do it.
What is your opinion? Best football movie, best baseball movie?
Best football movie, best baseball movie.
In your opinion, your favorite. What would you say? Because I think mine are going to be argued with, and I
like pretty shitty ones.
My favorite baseball movie is Hardball with Keanu Reeves.
I like Moneyball.
I watched Moneyball recently for the first time, and I liked it because it was baseball, but I thought it was a just okay movie.
I liked Moneyball, but my favorite football movie might be, and I'm sorry to say this, might be The Replacements.
That's fair.
I like The Replacements
Mine
a lot.
is Any Given Sunday.
I like that one too.
I love Any Given Sunday.
When they're doing coke off the tits and stuff.
Any Given Sunday because it's like
LT's good in that.
Yeah, because it's like silly, but it's also like I'm a fucking whore for Jamie Foxx.
Al Pacino too.
Yeah, that Any Given Sunday rules.
I hate Oliver Stone movies typically. I think I like The Replacements. I like the original Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds, which is a really grimy movie.
Yeah,
really grimy. Best baseball movie. I like Bull Durham a lot.
That's a great one.
But I might have to go because I was a kid. Like I like The Replacements and I like Major League.
Yeah,
Major League is so good. Bobby Euchre is so funny.
Yeah, I think if I had to say, inarguably the best one might be The Sandlot.
You know, I've never seen The Sandlot.
Really?
Yeah, my old lady was really upset with me for not having seen
that's
that movie.
fucked up.
I know. I've never seen Little Giants either.
Little Giants is fine. Sandlot's great. You should watch that shit tonight. Put some blue LEDs in
I
your
don't
room.
like kids in movies.
Well,
I want to watch
your inhibition aside and
No, I'm like, what the fuck am I watching kids for? I want to watch adults. Like
there's adults in the movie.
PTA just came out with a new movie, Licorice Pizza, and I'm gonna go see it. But it's like another coming of age movie, and he's like my favorite director.
My girlfriend wants to see it, and I also could care.
And I just like I don't give a shit. Like the most
Sandlot is different. There's adults. One of the kids kisses an adult in the movie.
Yeah, but it's like a PG movie for kids.
Dude, watch the fucking Sandlot. Good God.
I know it's insane. I've never seen it. You know, it's one of those things. It's like asking somebody's name after you've known them for 2 years. It becomes too late.
How long have you gone on without admitting this?
I never didn't.
Okay.
I've never kept it as a secret.
Don't yell at me.
If you had asked me 6 years ago, had you seen The Sandlot, I would
should
say
have been
no.
the first thing I asked you when I met you.
I'd never seen The Sandlot.
In that hallway.
I know that guy's always at
godforsaken
Dodgers
company.
games. The guy who
red
looks
hair?
like you.
Can I tell you something?
What?
I've seen that guy 3 times at Cactus Tacos. I've never seen him anywhere else. I think I've probably been to Cactus Tacos 5 times. I've seen him there 3 of the times in line.
That's on Santa Monica?
Vine.
Santa Monica and Vine? Really old school taquerias,
right there by the
orange
Taco
sign?
Bell. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. Best burrito in L.A. But
Really?
you might have a different opinion, but
I like my taco in Highland Park a lot.
yeah.
They have a longaniza burrito.
We went there. I don't really care for burritos though, but there I like a burrito from there. My taco is good. My taco, whatever it's called.
It's just my taco. It's not mi taco.
Mi taco.
Hello, welcome to mi taco.
This is called My Taco.
Yeah.
My number one Mexican food in LA is Los Tacos on Santa Monica, 24 hours.
Yeah.
But that's like it's like a fast casual sit down, eat the fucking thing. It's good. But Leo's Tacos.
This is how Fat Jock should have ended.
I say my favorite baseball movie is Hardball with Keanu Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that?
Mm-mm.
Really?
No.
Where Keanu Reeves gets in trouble in court, so he has to go and he has to coach an inner city baseball team.
Of course.
It's great.
So,
but it's not like a heartwarming.
Keanu Reeves is a star of The Replacements too.
Yeah.
So,
but it's not like
guy's crushing the sports movies.
It's not a very heartwarming movie. It is, but it's not. It's not like supposedly.
Oh, I like Bad News Bears a lot.
Oh yeah.
Walter Matthau.
Yeah.
Bad News Bears. That's my baseball movie.
Yeah.
Bad News Bears.
See, Hardball is kind of like a more hood Bad News Bears a little bit.
Gotcha.
Where in that movie he has to coach that team too.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like a hood Bad News Bears.
If a kid will motherfuck you, I'll watch it.
Yeah, and those kids do.
I just don't care about children's lives or like teenagers' lives, like to see it represented on film. Like, what's that movie where Matthew McConaughey's a baseball player? It's not a really important part of the movie, but they play baseball. Dazed and Confused.
Oh yes,
there's a lot of baseball in Dazed and Confused.
He's not a baseball player in that movie. The kid is the one that looks like Tim Lincecum.
The
And then Ben Affleck paddles his ass.
Yeah, and Ben Affleck is a baseball player too.
No, I don't think so. I think Ben.
Yeah,
Affleck
he's
is-
on the team.
No, he's not. Oh, yes.
He's 100% on the
It's
team.
football. It's not baseball.
Is it football?
Yeah.
I thought it was baseball.
No,
He made a baseball movie later. The one that
Lincecum where they paddle the Hardball's sick, and I go any given Sunday. Hardball rocks. You got to watch Hardball. You got to fucking sit down, put your fucking whatever your problem is, dude, and you need to sit down and watch The Sandlot and Hardball.
I just felt like it was too late to watch The Sandlot. It's like
No.
my favorite thing when I was a kid was the Ninja Turtles. You think I want to sit around and watch fucking Secret of the Ooze? No.
I got a few secrets I use myself there, pal. All right. Is there anything else you fucking need to get off your disgusting chest now that I know you haven't seen the
Jairi Alexander is
back.
He's back. Well, he's activated off. He's got 21 days to get back into get back on the field, or he has to go back on IR. But he's practicing. He's in uniform. He posted on Instagram today. Welcome back, Jairi Alexander. Eric Stokes, Rasul Douglas. We've got the best secondary in all of football. Darnell Savage. Are you fucking kidding me? Adrian Amos? That secondary is unbelievable.
You're setting yourself up for heartbreak.
Green Bay Packers gonna win the Super Bowl. Gonna beat the Patriots. Mac Jones, suck my sack.
I feel bad for you. I do.
It's gonna be Green Bay. It's gonna be the Patriots.
Every year I've known you, there's one day a year where you go through the biggest heartbreak of your life. And it's every year when the Packers lose in the playoffs.
Well, some years have to be different from others.
I don't root for it. I want the Packers to
Aaron
win
Rodgers
because
is having the best season of his life. I think he's a better quarterback with a broken toe.
this COVID toe give him extra superpowers. Brian, I want you to be happy, and I want the Packers to win.
We got the Bears this week. We're gonna move.
Stop clapping.
I'm sorry, I'm fired up.
I know.
It's gonna be a big one.
But I'm like a mom who sees her son like falling in love with a woman that I know is gonna break his heart.
That's not what's happening. The greatest quarterback in the history of football is on fire right now.
Taysom Hill.
Yep, Taysom Hill. No, Trevor Siemian.
Yeah.
All right, guys. God bless you.
Goodbye.